Today I'm going to show you how to create a custom search engine through Google for your students. And it's helpful for those students who may be overwhelmed by too many options that come up when they're doing an internet search, or maybe those that are easily distracted by the pop-ups and the ads and whatnot. So the first thing you want to do is go to any web browser. I prefer Google Chrome, and it's already up here for me. And you type in Google Custom Search, you hit enter, and again this is through Google. It's a free service, but you do need an account, and it actually is the first one that pops up right here. It's Custom Search Engine Google. Click on that, and it already brings it up because my Google account is already up. So right here you can see the other search engines that I did, but where you are going to add a new search engine, so you click on that, and right here it says sites to search, and in this box is where you're going to type in the sites that you want your students to search, that you've already looked up beforehand and said, hey, that's got good information, that'll be great for my Martin Luther King project or our scavenger hunt that I want them to do online. So I'm going to go ahead and type it in, and you do have to enter the entire website. So we're going to put in www.kidsdiscover is a good one, .com. Okay, and it tells you right here that you can enter the site, which is what we just did, or you can enter an exact individual page right here, and I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. Right here is language. If you have maybe some English language learners in your class, you can click on this and change it to their language, if they're Chinese or Spanish, which is here. But right now we're going to leave it as English, and you can name your search engine whatever you want. Let's name this Tech Lesson, because that is what we're doing. And then you're going to hit Create. And voila, it says, congratulations, you've successfully created your engine. And that would be awesome if you only wanted your students to use one site. And you may, it's up to you, depending on what you're doing. Now right here it gives you some options. You can add it to your personalized website. Maybe you have a class website. You can actually get the code. You hit this, get the code, and you can embed it on your website, and your students can just go to the site and click on that. This is where you get the URL. You can send it in an email, put it in a document, write it on the board, however you want your students to get it. But we want to actually modify our search engine, because remember I told you I wanted to add a specific page, not just one site. I want another page. So I'm going to click on that. Okay, and right here our search engine comes up. Remember we named it Tech Lesson. You can enter a description, and we'll just say, I don't know, project. You don't really have to name this if you don't want to. And here you're going to enter some words that you know your students may use, or maybe you're going to give them words to use for their search ahead of time, depending on their skill level. So let's say civil rights would be a good one, or Martin Luther King. Oops. Okay. Let's see. Now right here it says free with ads. So that means the ads are going to pop up when your students do their search, and I'm going to show you how to take those off. And again right here you have your search engine ID that you get, and your public URL and your code. Just going to make a check everything, just make sure everything looks good. Again, your language. Here are your sites that we put in. We put in kidsdiscover.com. This is where we're going to add our additional sites or pages. I'm going to click on Add, and right here in this box, and I already looked it up beforehand, so I'm just going to paste, and you click on Save, and there it is. It comes up right there. Okay, we're going to update it, so it'll save it for us. And now let's go ahead and see what we did. We're going to go to the public URL, and our link will come up. Click on the link. And right here, see, we named it Tech Lesson, as you will remember. And let's say we're going to put in civil rights and see if our sites come up. Okay, right here, again, I told you these are the ads because we have the free version. But if you scroll down, here are our results. And this is the site we input, kidsdiscover.com. And again, here, and here, and here. So several different pages, but from the same site that we input. But the single page that we put in is right here, the National Geographic. Okay, now let's go back and remove these ads. So you click on business right here. And right here you can see it show ads on results pages is selected. We are going to actually select do not show ads. And let's go back to our setup so we can check our link and make sure those are gone. So click on that again. And this time let's put in Martin Luther. See if our results are the same. And as you can see, our results are the same. This is the site with the different pages and our single page right here, but our ads are gone. So that is much less distracting and it looks better. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you create a custom search engine for your students. So I hope this was helpful, and if you have any questions, please feel free to email me.